Taurus, hello. Welcome to Scorpio Stellium here. We're going to take a look at your predictions for the week of November 1st through 7th. If you're back after last week, I hope we've made up. I hope you've not held a grudge because last week was a little rough, I got to admit. So let's see what we got going for you this week. Taurus, November 1st through 7th. So as you know, I tell you the meanings of the cards as I go. I show my work to tell you the astrology behind the cards as it is applicable to the reading. And I will clarify, and at the end, I will also pull 3 cards in a pick a card format for you for your message from the divine. So you're going to be choosing it and I will be interpreting it. Okay, Taurus, it does look a little bit better this week. You've still got some things going on. I think we've got some residual energy from last week, but it's not quite as difficult as it was before. So first we have the Hanged Man. So this is telling me you're seeing things from a different perspective now, which is great because this is something that we talked about before. How are your actions affecting other people? And now I do see that, okay, you're taking a look at that. You're reevaluating some things. The Hanged Man is this period where we have to switch our perspective, okay? We have to look at things another way, and oftentimes that means we're looking at other people's perspectives. Then we have the reversed King of Wands, and it's next to the Queen of Swords. So I have to read these together because it's 2 court cards, especially having a king and queen together. One is an energy, the king, where he does not feel very confident. He may be making little jabs, okay? Maybe acting a little petty because he doesn't feel so good in himself. And the Queen of Swords has taken none of his bullshit. So I don't know which side of the coin you lay on with these 2 cards, but there is definitely an energy of one person who is being very logical and I'm not going to take it and you got to cut the crap. And the other person who doesn't feel great about that, feels insecure about it. Again, I don't know which one is you. You will know that though. I'm sure when I say that, you'll be like, I can see how this is going to fit. So now let's look at the next line. We have the Ace of Wands. This is kind of cool because the Ace of Wands is next to the reverse Death card. The Ace of Wands is potential. It's new growth, new energy. It is passion as well. It is chemistry in a lot of situations, especially with another person. So you have a lot of chemistry with a particular individual. And next to the reverse Death card, it makes me think something that you thought was over is not over, okay? It may have seemed that something was coming to an end, but it's not now. The thing is though that the good and the bad, okay? The good is that there's a lot of passion and there's still potential here. The bad is that we aren't seeing any transformation. We're not really playing a new ball game yet. We're kind of dealing with the same old, same old. And next to that, we have the reverse 7 of Cups. The difference is now you are realizing the reality of the situation. The 7 of Cups upright is oftentimes about the fantasy. It's about what we imagine could be. And now we've got this coming back down to earth and realizing what we're actually dealing with. This is going to help you in that decision-making process that you are dealing with. It's going to help you in figuring out what to actually do action-wise about the person that is in your life or people that are in your life that you are kind of lost about or lost in. All right, then we have the reversed Sun. There's some burnout here. There's some overdoing it. Okay, the Sun, positive, beautiful card. Having it reversed is like, okay, it's a little bit too much. My life is going a little bit too fast. I may be overworking. I may be overthinking. I may be over drinking. You're overdoing something and it's causing you to be like, I need a fucking break. Then we have the 4 of Swords where you take the fucking break because that's the 4 of Swords. It's like, okay, need a rest. This was too much. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to handle it. So, okay, Taurus, we've been dealing with a lot of this lately in my readings where it's like back and forth, back and forth. Okay, this is too much. It's like almost I see you shifting. I see it coming into form and I'm like, okay, they're almost there. They're getting there. They're going to like go look in the mirror and go, they're going to hold this up to the light. They're going to see what they need to see so that they can get through this and make better decisions and move their life forward and have some progress. And then I see you go, oh, nope, it's too much. I'm going to take a break again. That's okay. We all come to things in our own time. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is the last card here. Six of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. This is a period of time for you that it feels like you're going to be giving to somebody else or needing somebody to give to you. And because I think that you're dealing with this kind of burnout and this resting period, it's most likely somebody going to be giving to you, showing you some preferential treatment, some kindness, laying off your back a little bit if that applies to you, where I think that you just, you need that. I think you feel like you need that. You're like, cut me some slack, cut me a break. I'm going through a lot right now. You have been going through a lot right now. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Clarifying it with the Fool. So the Fool is the number 0, okay? It's the beginning of something. It is optimism, but it's before we really know anything. So I see this as a clarification to the Hanged Man. It's like you are now beginning to see things in a whole new light. Although, what I'm noticing about this card, in the Thoth deck here, we've got the tiger biting the Fool's leg. It's like you're looking at this in a whole new way, yet you're getting your ass bit. Okay, it's like I don't think you really like the way that you're seeing it. I don't know that you love the information that you're getting. So now let's clarify the reversed King of Wands. Hopefully get some more information about this pair here. He's looking at her, she's looking away. One person is going for it, and the other person is saying, yeah, no, don't want to deal with this shit. Okay, we've got 5 of Pentacles. So the King is feeling this one individual, and I say King and Queen, again, these roles, they don't have to be one is masculine, one is feminine, it can go either way. But this individual who is not feeling confident, who is dealing with the insecurities, who is going after the other person, is feeling abandoned by them. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out by them, is feeling neglected by them. And the Queen, what's going on in that person's mind, the Queen of Swords? This is very logical. It's like, I need to look at just the facts. Okay, we're clarifying her with the Hermit. So she's going within. She's looking at her internal wisdom. She's checking the balances here, and she's going, something's not adding up. Something is not right here for me. And I've been dealing with this in an emotional way, and I need to probably look at this in a little bit more of a cognitive head smart sort of way. And that's causing her to move away from this other individual who is now acting needy. And we've got the Ace of Wands. We're going to clarify that because there's so much passion and there's something new here. Something new here. We don't know really what yet. We just know that there's some potential. Okay. We're going to clarify that with the Devil. Wow. Things you don't see coming. Or maybe we do, because we talked about passion. We talked about chemistry, right? The Devil is definitely passion and chemistry. There's probably a hookup coming this week. I gotta be really honest with you. If there's not a sexual connection here between you and this individual, it feels very intense. It feels almost like you are bound to this individual. It feels like you can't break free from it because that is the energy of the Devil card associated with Capricorn. Let's take a look at reverse Death. It's not really over yet. We're not getting the change and the confirmation, transformation. We're not getting all of that we need. Okay, clarified by 6 of Cups. So obviously we know this individual, and you go way back. 6 of Cups being this very emotionally based, connected thing that is just, it's history for you. It's been around for a long time. You get very sentimental when it comes to this person. What they mean to you is not easily defined. And then let's look at 7 of Cups reversed. Waking up to reality. What do we need to know about this? What more information does Taurus need? Anything else want to come out? Anybody else going to come out and play? Okay. another Ace of Pentacles. So if you are looking at this now from a reality perspective, if you are seeing this for the truth of the matter, then the potential for growth is there. So I know you've been possibly running from, trying to say this nicely, you might have been running from looking at this the way that it really is, but until you do that, you're not going to grow from it. You're not going to move on from it, or you're not going to heal it or fix it or anything. Nothing's going to change. You're going to keep doing this bullshit cycle. But if you have this Ace of Pentacles here, this is like, look, there is growth. There's change happening because you're finally seeing the truth of the matter. You're finally coming down from your castle in the sky about it. Now, Sun reversed. Okay, we've got the Prince of Swords. He's like the King of Swords. Okay, you're trying to bulldoze your way through this. You're just trying to bulldoze. You're like, look, if I just try to stuff down everything that I feel and everything that I've realized at the beginning of this week into the middle, if I just take all of this beautiful awareness and growth and just stick it over here in a corner, then I'll be all right. That's kind of your thought process. I'll be all right. I'll just stick it in a corner. I'm just going to take all the emotion out of it. Look at the Four of Swords here. You resting. And this is preventing the victory for you. So if you feel like you're almost burned out with it, or you think that you're just going to retreat and deal with this in an unhealthy way, that's not going to work. It's going to do the opposite. So it's like you're so close to what you need. And if you retreat right now, if you back down, you're going to almost be starting over at square one. Maybe not quite square one, but pretty damn close. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's showing kindness here. Okay, Knight of Swords. So there's somebody that shows you some kindness through what they say. And what they say gives you some clarity. So you have somebody coming in at the end of the week who gives you the straight talk, and you really need that. You need that advice this week. But they do it in such a way that you're receptive to it, and it helps you clarify a lot of this business that's going on and knowing what to do with it. I also see, just as a side note, for some of you that are struggling with finances, because I do have the Five of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like there is some situational shift there that you're getting a new opportunity. So I see financial opportunities for you this week. Putting that out there. Okay, let's go ahead and do your pick a card for your message from the divine. There's going to be 3 cards. They are going to all probably resonate to some degree, but one of them will really be yours. So I want you to stick with the one that you chose and don't just change it because the other one sounds better, because that's a lot of times how you and I and everybody does the escapism, is we say, oh no, maybe that wasn't mine, maybe I didn't really need that, because it's a hard truth and we don't always like hard truths. So let's do that now. I'm not saying it's necessarily going to be a difficult one, but I see that a lot where people go, oh no, maybe I meant to pick this other card because I didn't like the first answer. Okay. So here we go. I've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. Okay, none of them are bad, so you don't have to change. Stick with what you got. 1, 2, 3. I'll let you pause if you need to and think about it, but I'm going to go ahead and jump in. So card 1 is strength. You're strong enough to get through this. You might not think that you are all the time, and so you use some other methods to try to push things down and not handle them, but you really do have the internal strength to do it. You really have the confidence and the know-how and the intelligence to handle what's going on. And I know you're going to get through this, Taurus. Okay, card number 2 is the 8 of Wands. You're going to be getting messages from somebody. And this might be that message that you've been waiting for a long time. It's going to move things forward. It's going to give you progress. It's going to make you feel like something is happening now on a plane that has not been happening, a playing field, nothing's been happening, nobody's been playing ball, it's all been like that, you know? But now you're getting some action, you're getting some messages, you're hearing from somebody what, I don't know that's what you need to hear, but it's definitely what you need to move forward. Okay, and for the third card, we have the Page of Coins. This is learning something new, doing your research, you getting some more information about something that helps you through. The Page of Coins here is telling you that there is an opportunity before you this week to figure something out that has not been known before, and it's because your willingness to explore and to learn is now open. So Taurus, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you again next week.